Okay, so I referenced one of the greatest sports plays I've ever seen. I know you know exactly what I'm going to.
Yeah,
lead
I know what you're talking about.
It is so flippin' great. This play.
So we're about to lose. It's the end of the game against yet again
Your friends.
Brazil, and we're in Germany. We're in Dresden, Germany, and they start to waste time. Towards the end of the second overtime, they start to waste time, and they're going down, and they're faking injuries, and they're getting carted off and on a stretcher, and literally jumping off the stretcher to get back on the field.
All the while, the clock is winding.
The clock is ticking, but the referee knows this, and we're about to lose. We're seconds away from the referee blowing her whistle. Ball is on the end line. My captain and center back, I think, maybe fouls a Brazilian to get the ball, but that's up for debate. She ends up passing it to Ali Krieger, who then passes it to Carly Lloyd, who then takes, in my opinion, far too many touches in the middle of the field at the time. And she kicked it to Megan Rapinoe, who was basically at the midfield, mid-stripe is what we call it, on the sideline. And to be honest, Megan and I, we have always played well together. We've always had a connection on the field. And I knew that she was just going to kick the snot out of the ball. I knew it.
You knew she was going to find you.
I knew it.
And she knew you were waiting for it.
And she knew I was there.
Okay, well, let's take a look.
Good celebration.
That gives me chills watching that.
Inches.
That ties the game. You win in penalty kicks, and then this has got to be it, right?
Yeah.
You can't score that goal at that time and think we're not meant to win this thing.
Yeah, and after that, everybody we were like, yeah, this is it. This is our year. And it's not like we were overconfident by any means, but you can just get a sense, you get a feel, and
then you meet Japan.
And then Japan shows up, and sports is a funny thing, and they deserve to win that game, obviously, because they're the champions from 2011. And I think for their country they needed it after the tsunami, and it was something that I just remember that last kick and them winning and just being like, if I was going to lose to any team, this would be the team, because they played really great soccer, and they're a great soccer team.
So at this point, do you think you're ever going to win a World Cup?
No. Honestly, I was beside myself after this one, because it was ours. It was ours for the taking. And, if we were to have won that World Cup, I think I would have retired back then. 30, 31, 32 maybe, after the London Olympics, retire and walk off into the sunset. But God, I hate losing. I do. I'm such a competitor, and I couldn't reconcile the fact with not having a world championship, a World Cup trophy. I couldn't do it to the people who have stuck by me, to my family, and to the fans, because that game, the Brazil game, ignited something inside people in this country about women's soccer again, and I had to see it through. I had to see it through.